Hi everybody, welcome back to Learning the Lingo for Affiliate Marketing, part 2 of 2. I've had to condense and resegment this video because it turned out to be like over an hour long, so I'm having to redo it. But at any rate, it's going to contain 3 different videos. I'm only going to do like 2 slides at a time, that way it won't take so long and you don't have to worry about it being more than hopefully like 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time, I hope. Anyway, this one here will encompass common words and phrases most used in affiliate marketing and online marketing in general. Get your notebooks out, pen and paper. There are going to be some terms and phrases that I cover that you may have never seen before, or, yeah, how do I put this? Anything that you don't use on a daily basis, you lose, right? It's like learning a new language. If you don't practice that language every day, then you lose it, right? So what I've done in my decades online, I've created all kinds of binders that contain information that's readily available to me when I need it. And trust me when I say this, these words that I am using and these phrases, you will hear them again, you will see them again. And when you're reading an article or you're needing to provide something to someone, you want to have access to them readily available, okay? Readily available at your fingertips. So start putting together at least one binder right now and just call it My Business, or learning the lingo, or learning acronyms and words, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, My Business, whatever. All right, so with that said, I'm going to move on to the first slide, which is conversion rate, and we're going to cover the first one here. A conversion rate is typically used or shown, I should say, in stats that should be provided to you by a solo ad provider or in a traffic network that you are purchasing traffic from, because initially you don't have a list. And if you're not tracking your campaigns or your promotions with any tracking software yet, and I don't recommend that you go out and start looking at and buying a traffic package until you really understand what it is you're doing, okay? Because they can get a little expensive. Now, if you're doing PPC, Google Analytics will track a lot of things for you, and that's another way that you can look at statistics. But at any rate, the conversion rate will always be shown as a percentage, and this percentage is based on how many people actually went to the destination URL that you are sending them to, and they took the action that you wanted them to take, okay? And that's whatever call to action you had on your call to action button. Now, that conversion rate, let's say you bought 200 clicks, that conversion rate could be 20 people took action. They went all the way through and they purchased something or whatever. That would be a 10% conversion rate. But that conversion rate can change, and I'll tell you why. Along with that conversion rate in your stats will be unique clicks, or UC. And it means unique visitor, okay? Or they could be one and the same. Sometimes they're not one and the same, sometimes they're different, but unique clicks. I want to explain what a unique click is, first of all. And it's a visitor. It could be you or I, it could be anybody that's tied to a computer or a mobile device, iPhone or iPad or whatever. Their IP address is provided by their internet provider. And in my case, my phone company handles all of my Wi-Fi. So they've given me a number that's assigned to my computer, and I would imagine that I haven't even checked it. That's a good thing for me to even look at. I don't even know if I can, but I know that everything that's set up to my internet service at home has the same number, okay? I have a a Wi-Fi printer, and I have a Wi-Fi streaming, and I have an Alexa from Amazon, and they're all tied to my Wi-Fi, including my iPhone. So I need to check my iPhone and see if that device has a different IP address, because usually it's just tied to one specific device that you're using. But at any rate, let's say you had 30 people that clicked on the link in your email. That's all they have to do is click on the link that you provided in your email, and they're considered a unique visitor. Okay? And there's always cookies that are enabled to visit a website. So, any of the affiliate networks that you're dealing with, they're always going to have cookies enabled, and they require their visitors to have cookies enabled. And what those cookies mean, it's embedded code, okay, that describes to, well, first of all, to the affiliate the affiliate network, it's going to describe your IP address and what type of device you were using when you logged in, okay? But that unique visitor will then have a little embedded code in their browser for going to that site, okay? And if you don't know this yet, you need to start doing this. And I would recommend, my recommendation is always once a week, unless you're really out there and you're always searching different sites and you're always on the internet and you're always using your browser. I would recommend, I do it every 2 or 3 days. I always clear out my browser. And I'll tell you why. For us as end users, if things start bogging down in your browser, and by this I mean, like, you go to a new tab and you open up a new tab and you go to a new site, and it takes forever for that site to load, that's an indication to you that your browser is really bogged down. You need to get rid of all that code that's accumulated from weeks and weeks or months and months. Some people don't do it some people don't even know about doing it, so they never do it, and you're not your computer's not performing optimally, your browser's not performing optimally because of this, okay? So you need to clear out your browsing history, and I recommend the average being once a week, because I don't know of too many people other than surfers that surf every single day up to 10-20 sites at a time that need to do this every day or every other day, okay? But anyway, getting back to the unique visitor, and I'm going to show you how to do it with Google Chrome, how you can delete your browsing history here in a minute. But I want you to understand that when you become an affiliate with an affiliate network, you're going to be looking over an application that you're going to be signing, and in that application they're going to describe their terms of service and terms and agreement policy, and what's required of you as an affiliate, and what's demanded of you as an affiliate, and things you can do and things you can't do. They should also have a policy on cookies listed somewhere, and I recommend that you look for that and find out what time frame that is, because the norm is about 30 days. Some of them go as long as 60, and some of them only go up to 15. It just depends on what type of affiliation it is, and what they sell, and that kind of stuff. So I think Amazon is at 30 days. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're at 30 days. It might be a little bit less than that now, but I think I looked the other day when I was looking at the terms and agreement. I think I saw 30 days in there. Now, the reasons this is important for you, and I'm getting to it, is that in the beginning, when you're new, like I was, and you're green, you don't understand all the ins and outs of things, you're not going to know that if this unique visitor, let's say they don't know anything at all about clearing out their cookies. If they don't clear out their cookies, then maybe one of the reasons they didn't go all the way through, if they gave you their name and their email address and then they did go on to the site but they just didn't purchase, grab them, man. You've got their name and email address. It's time for you to respond to that person. Engage with that person. Let them know who you are. Thank you, for subscribing to my list. I noticed that you went to the website that I was promoting. Is there something that I can help you with, or are you just not being too pushy? There's always ways of not being pushy as a salesperson to get that person to interact with you. There may have been a reason why they didn't purchase. There may have been a really legitimate reason why, like, they're living paycheck to paycheck and they just couldn't afford that product at that precise time when they went to the site. They may have every intention in the world of going back there and buying. And this is why I say it's important for you to engage with them if there's any way possible, because what happened to me shouldn't happen, but it does. It happens quite frequently because people are new and they don't know what they're doing. And I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I was new, and back then, I didn't even know what a cookie was. And some of you listening out there right now might not know what a cookie is. I'm telling you, it's an embedded code, and it has it links your affiliation to that affiliate network, and it's also attached to your unique visitors browser. So make sure you're clear on that. But at any rate, the IP address of that unique visitor right now, that unique visitor belongs to you until they clear out their history. And if they don't clear out their history, you're good to go. You're okay. But if you've got a way of reaching out and touching them, do that, because honestly, people like the attention and tend to trust more and are more confident in dealing with people that respond to them and let them know that they are real. Like, you're a real person, you're a real marketer, and you might be able to give them a little value in content wise, like put together a little bit of value about the product that you were selling and add that in there. Maybe there's something else that they needed to know in order to buy it. But at any rate, as long as they haven't cleared out their browser, that unique visitor is tied to you. So if they go back a week or 2 weeks later, guess what? And they purchase, that commission goes to you. And out of those, let's say out of those 30 people that were unique clicks, 10 of them go back and they purchase because they haven't cleared out the cookies, or you've gotten in touch with them and followed through with them and engaged with them to the point where they trust you. Okay? That's going to change your conversion rate on that particular campaign. So your stats are going to change. You see what I'm saying? And the original stats that you got are now not correct. Your return of investment is now not correct because you've gotten 10 more sales. That's increased your conversion rate from 10% to 20%, right? And whatever commissions you make on those unique visitors is also going to change your ROI, or return of investment. So be aware of those things. They do kind of go hand in hand together when it comes to stats. There's a couple of other things that we'll get to eventually, but these two right now primarily are the ones I wanted you to know, because I got caught up in it. Guy deleted his cookies. I had no way of capturing his email and name, and they are constantly in this world of noise that we live in. I'm not saying everyone gets 1,000 emails a day, but this person might get a lot of instant messages, might be on Twitter, might be on some other social platform, and gets a link from somebody that they're in contact with, another affiliate marketer, for example, and they go to the same site again. They've deleted the cookies from their browser. They're no longer affiliated with you. They go in and they go with this other affiliate and they go to the same site. Guess what happens? That unique visitor turns into a unique visitor for that affiliate at that time, and if they're in the buying mode at that time, then you've lost a sale. That other affiliate makes the sale. I know it seems like it doesn't seem fair, but in all reality, if you're not reaching out and, touching base with these people, then of course it is fair, because that other person somehow got them, and got them when they were in the purchasing mode. Okay? Now, creative and swipe copy are two things that are required of you. You have to be able to hand these to your, well, not hand them, but, email them or whatever, to your solo ad provider or the traffic network that you're going with when you're buying traffic. Your creative boils down to the destination URL that you're sending them to, and it can involve content and pictures. It can involve a video. It can, whatever the case may be, whatever the creative happens to be. It can be done in HTML, which is just a banner ad that you're using, that typically most new people use because they don't know how to create their own landing pages. And you see a lot. You'll understand what I'm talking about when you see the marketplace is saturated with the same ads. I see the same ads over and over and over again, and I know that when I see that ad, especially if it's just a little banner on someone's website, that person doesn't know enough about how to create their own banner, or Fiverr.com to have another type of banner created for them that might be more eye-catching, or creating their own landing page, or whatever. I see some of the same ads over and over and over again. And quite honestly, it's what we call saturating the marketplace. Too many people are promoting the same thing. You got to understand there's tons and tons and tons of affiliate marketers out there. So how do you stand above the rest? How do you, stand out, be the black sheep in that group of white sheep? You have to be unique. You have to be different. You have to be creative. And that the word creative comes into play there, okay? So if you know coding at all, you've got an upper edge on a lot of people. You can create all kinds of stuff in code, okay? And I'll talk about HTML later, a little bit later here in the video. Swipe copy is just the written email that you're going to send with that URL, okay? With the destination URL. And the email itself, I want you to be very attuned to this. Your subject really matters. You've got 3 to 5 seconds to capture that person's attention. And you know how you're doing it with an email? You're doing it with the subject line. And so your text should be written in such a way, and I always tell my students this, and the people that I teach, always proofread what you're sending out. Because you don't want people looking at you as some ignorant, pig farmer, or somebody that shouldn't be in the affiliate marketing world. You want your written text to be professional looking. You want it to have no misspellings, no typos. You should be very attuned to that, because, intelligent marketers that are out there may be reading your ad and saying, boy, I can wipe this guy off my list because he's not a competition at all. He's got nothing on me. You've got a lot of intelligent people out there that know how to write, and or have, ad copiers that write for them, that know so much more than the typical affiliate marketer would know about writing. So always proofread what you write. Always try to capture your audience with your subject line, and always make the email build up to why it's important for them to click on your link that's in your email. What is it about that particular link that sparks curiosity, that makes them want to click on that link for you, okay? Now, above the fold is anything that is visible on the screen without having to use the scroll bar or the, push up with the, iPhone. Anything that's right there in front of your eyes on the first screen that you see. If I have to scroll down the page to get to the next page, that's below the fold. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You're going to lose people if you send out a sales page letter or an ad. You're going to tend to lose people in that first 2 paragraphs if they go and they keep reading and reading, it's one sob story after another about people's, misfortunes. Some people love that. Some people eat that up. Don't get me wrong, but nine times out of 10, you're going to wind up losing someone like myself that's got, limited time to go through an email. I don't want to read through 3 pages to get to what it is that this guy is selling. So you want to make sure that your call to action is above the fold. Always. Just always do that. Now, an affiliate is anyone, we've already covered that, anyone that's promoting something for someone. Okay? And an affiliate can have other names that refer to an affiliate. They can be called publishers, which is somebody, in my opinion, that's just a blogger. They can be called a partner, somebody who has actually paid money and gotten involved with an affiliate program that costs them to be a part of. They can be a webmaster, someone that owns a website and promotes solely just from his website, because I know some web site owners out there literally making $100,000 a month. Some of them can do it with just banner ads that they're promoting for other people and they're charging them for. An associate is also someone that is an affiliate but also might be in a paid program, because once you master promoting and you do it with free affiliate programs, you may realize, like I did early on, that front-end sales is just not for you. I mean, you might get good at it. Don't get me wrong. Some people make a very good living at just promoting, dozens of different free affiliate marketing networks. Okay, but I realized early on that front-end sales was just not for me. I wanted to make more. I want my dream home in the tropics someday. So I want those high tickets, and I want residual income. So I'm going to pay to get into different programs that give me that offer me that opportunity, so that when I promote something, I'm going to make a lot more money promoting for them than promoting for a free affiliate network. Okay? Now, referrer is also another word used for affiliate. Referral programs take many different forms. Okay? It seems to me like almost every other day there's somebody else that started a new little program that's all their own, and they're just now launching, and they're gonna try to make it work, and they're looking for affiliates to help them promote. And I don't recommend getting involved in any of those. Okay, you want to stay clear of those until you know what you're doing. And it's just like multi-level marketing. I wouldn't get involved. Pyramid based, just flat up stay away from them. If you can't tell that they're a pyramid, like they have a right and a left leg, and they're masking that with their compensation plan. They're not talking about a left and a right leg until after you get in. Just get out. Hopefully you don't sign up with anybody that doesn't guarantee a complete refund. And I always use PayPal for things like that, because if I realize right off the bat that I got myself involved in something I really have no desire to be a part of, PayPal, you can dispute it, and they will normally. I've had no problem getting everything resolved in my favor, just by producing the proper documentation. Okay, so stay away from pyramid-based. If you have any question at all about pyramid-based operations, you can contact me privately if you want me to help you with that, and I'll do whatever investigation I have to. I may know some of the players that you might be getting involved with, and I'll tell you flat up, just stay away from them. They all work a little bit differently, but the basic concept is always the same. If you belong, you paid to join, you're promoting and bringing new affiliates in, and you're making commissions based on what the new affiliates are doing, as well as what actions they're taking. If they're upgrading like you did, and they are starting to promote like you do, and they bring others in like you do, then you got a good thing going on. Okay? Multi-level marketing can go levels deep to infinity. I've seen them. And I wanted to mention something here about multi-level marketing. You know, I know people that have done very well in it. Matt Lloyd, who is the owner of Mobe, he started with multi-level marketing back in 2008 and did so well that he started his own business called Mobe, which I joined in 2014 because I love it. I love him. I look to him as a mentor. And this guy is just, he's like the Energizer Bunny Rabbit. He just keeps going and going and going and going. He is a good leader. He knows everything there is to know about promotion. He knows how to promote with what. He knows the best bang for your buck when it comes to traffic. There isn't anything this guy doesn't know. He's at the top of his game, and this guy is now worth over 120 million in his own business. Okay, so yes, I do promote Mobe. I love it, absolutely love it. There's a lot of extras that he does for us as associates, and one of them is the Mobe Motors program, where you have so many sales per month and you qualify for a free car, the car of your choice. You know, I just love that. He takes top affiliates on a all expenses paid cruise. The masterminds, like I'm involved in Titanium, and he takes us, you know, once or twice a year. We have the option of going to one or both, and it's usually some tropical paradise. I went to the Bahamas, the Atlantis Bahamas, for one of them in 2014, and I brought my daughter, and we had a beautiful vacation, and he paid for everything. All we paid for was our airfare. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome to belong to programs that are constantly improving, and this one is. Mobe is at the top of, they are the top affiliate, top tier ticket sales affiliate programs online. They are at the top of the game, and I can't say enough good about them. But at any rate, that's what a referral program is. Now, I also belong to one that's at the lower spectrum, and that's called Wealthy Affiliates. And they're all about helping you create your own website, doing it yourself. They teach you step by step. And that has got the most unique and just the most trusting and loving community I've ever been a part of in affiliate marketing. There's so many people that are successful that are in that program just so they can give back, and I happen to be one of them. I love helping people. That's my passion, and I love, you know, being able to, if someone new asks a question, they're stuck, and Kyle's not around, who's the co-owner. You know, any of us can get on there and help the person out and get them unstuck. You know, and I love that. I love being able to write little blogs here and there that help people that are in the program, and I just stay active in that because it also helps to build your own community of like-minded people. You know, people that are positive thinkers, that are struggling, that are trying to get to where they want to be, and it's a wonderful program, and it's a very low-cost program to be involved in. Now, I'm not saying that they teach you everything Mobe does, of course, because they don't, but it's a way to start, and it's a way to give back, and it's a way to, I get commissions on people that I bring in, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near what I make with Mobe. Mobe is the most outstanding program out there for making really, really tons of money. Okay, so anyway, onwards and upwards, we're at the end of this one. Okay, this is video 1 of 3. Like I said before in the beginning, you're going to have 3 videos for this particular part 2. Okay, so bear with me. You'll see the second one up posted hopefully again tonight. Okay, thank you so much for your time, guys, and hang loose. View it as many times as you need, and ciao ciao for now.